I would have to say my most frequently asked questions from you guys is, why do I either put on a little bit of weight, or why does my weight loss slow down or plateau in phase 3? What on earth is going on with my body that I am not releasing energy from the breakdown of fat? That's what we're looking to do in phase 3. And interesting listening to Haley talk about this yesterday, but wanted to share it with you. And I've thought about it for a little bit, and I have come up with a great metaphor that involves my daughter Jessie. So what you've got to really think about is, what on earth is getting in your way, or what is getting in your body's way of breaking down that fat. Fat is a very difficult molecule to break down, and your body will go to extreme lengths to avoid doing it. The hardest thing for my daughter Jessie to do is clean her room. She is called Messy Jessie. She will do anything to avoid cleaning her room, just as your body will do anything to avoid breaking down the fat if it's given an option. So if Jessie has an option to do something other than clean her room, she's going to do it. If your body has an option to do anything other than break down the fat, it will do it if you are if your metabolism is not running really high. So how do we do that? What interferes? What are those things that your body will do rather than break down the fat? One of them is to access carbohydrates. So when we've got those carbohydrates in phase 3, your body will go in and metabolize your carbohydrates rather than metabolizing those fats. And that's why I've suggested to some of you that you strategically pull the grain from your dinner. The other thing that your body will very easily do is access the fruits, the sugar from the fruits. It's very easy for your body to break those down. So my other suggestion is that you strategically pull the fruit from your lunch. Got to make sure, you pull the fruit from your lunch in phase 3. But you only do that for 2 days. So on Friday and Saturday, pull the grain from dinner, pull the fruit from lunch, so that your body really gets used to burning that fat. And hopefully, you will then sort of get through that blockage, and your body will start breaking down fat and releasing energy from fat, because there is a whole lot of energy in your fat. All right, there's a massive amount, and we want to burn through that. But like I said, you must do it for 2 days and then have 1 day on phase 3. Also, make sure you watch the serving size of your fat. You don't want to, it's not a free-for-all in phase 3 as far as fat goes. There is a portion size. It needs to be followed. And the important thing, as well as that fat, is your vegetables, or are your vegetables. Make sure you don't forget your vegetables at breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. They are in every meal. And they are there for a reason. Do not skip them. Pay attention to your grain serving. This is probably the only time, because I know I've spoken to a few of you about sticking to one grain just to find out whether you're intolerant of certain carbohydrates. But in phase 3, this would be one time that I would maybe recommend that you split that grain serving in 2. I know it's a tiny one, but you may want to split it up just so that you mix your carbs up a little bit. Keeps the body more confused, and maybe then it won't go in and metabolize all of them at once rather than breaking down the fat. But the big thing, lots of water, lots of deep breathing, body brushing, getting outside, getting a little bit of a sweat going but not big, doing some yoga, Pilates, going for a walk on the beach, paddleboarding, kayaking, getting out, like I said, getting outside, doing some gardening, but just enjoying those 3 days of rest and relaxation, and allowing your body, because it's hard work. Just as when Jessie gets home tonight, it's going to be really hard work for her to get in there and clean her room. So don't put too much noise out there for your body to think, oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And that's what I think we sometimes tend to do with our exercise. We go, oh, it's the weekend, I can go out and exercise. And when your body does that, it goes to burning carbohydrates and the fruits because it needs energy and it doesn't access the fats. So really focus on phase 3 and really breaking down fat, releasing energy, and feeling amazing.